Hi and welcome to today's session on 2D shapes and introduction. So 2D shapes, the 2D stands for two-dimensional. So when we're talking about two-dimensional, we are talking about flat shapes. So we normally associate this with drawings on paper, drawings on a wall, anything that's flat. For those of you who know cartoons such as The Simpsons, South Park, those are two-dimensional. So here's some of the basic two-dimensional shapes that we need to be aware of. We've got a square, rectangle, circle, ellipse. Some of you may know that as an oval. Equilateral triangle, isosceles triangle, a scaling triangle, right angle triangle. We have a rhombus, parallelogram. Now I've jumped from this one onto the next one, but this is actually a trapezium. I know it says trapezoid. That's an American term. We use trapezium. A kite. We've got a pentagon, a hexagon, a octagon, and a decagon. So when we are talking about 2D shapes, we could be talking about polygons, or we could be talking about 2D shapes which are not polygons. We're going to be taking a little look at some polygons, but 2D shapes which aren't polygons can be the likes of circles, ellipses, because a polygon is made up of several sides, more than two sides, where all the lines are straight. So you're talking about the perimeter is made up of straight lines, and there's no breaks in these lines, so it's created an area within the perimeter. So here's an example of a polygon, and just going to point out to the properties of this. So when we are talking about vertices or the vertex, if we're talking about a single, we are talking about the corners of the polygon. So we're talking about when two lines meet to make a corner. And we've got sides or edges. A lot of time we talk about edges. If you imagine the edge of a table, where the edge of the table is the long thin part, exactly same on a polygon. The edge of this shape is in between two vertices. So polygons have got special names depending on how many sides that this shape has. So a three-sided shape is a triangle. Four-sided is quadrilateral. Quadrilateral family includes the likes of squares, rectangles, kites, parallelograms, trapeziums. We've got five-sided shapes, which are pentagons, 6 hexagons, 7 heptagons, 8 octagons, 9 is nonagons, and 10 is decagon. Now I have listed the larger shapes, the more sided shapes. But especially if we're talking about maybe functional skills level, GCSE level, we only really need to be aware of these shapes. But as you can see on here, I've listed all the way up from 11 up to 19, and then from 20 up to 100, missing out the middle bits on the inside. That's because these have got special names also, which are combinations. So let's say that I wanted a side which is a polygon which has got 21 sides. I'll combine the name of the 20 sides with the extension name of a single-sided shape, in which case we'd combine these two together, which would create the name of a 21-sided shape. I'm not going to even attempt to say that because I know I will get it incorrect. So there are different types of polygons. We're talking about regular polygons where all the angles and the side lengths are exactly the same. We're talking about irregular polygons where at least one of the sides and one of the angles are not the same as the other sides and angles. We've got convex polygons. Now these are where all the interior angles, all the angles inside the shape are all going to be less than 180 degrees, so less than a straight line angle. And we've got concave polygons, like the one being shown. So this means that one or more of the angles are greater than 180 degrees, just like this one here. Now these two shapes aren't polygons. Here we've got this shape here. This is not a polygon because one of the definitions of a polygon, yes, it's made up of straight lines, but there can't be any breaks in the straight lines, in which case we can see a big break just here. And this crescent shape, this crescent moon shape, this again is not a polygon because it's not made up of straight sides. Like what you see, please subscribe. Thank you very much for watching.